that there are the guiding principles. And how do we keep them alive, and how do we live that to the best of our abilities, but also being open to being guided, being refined, being chaffed, being polished, and yet somewhere to see the harmony and the beauty within and out, and to be able to listen to that voice. That's what I'm being left with. But I'm also curious to just see is that we've talked about appreciation of everything, but what is that one practice that each one of you has where you are harmonizing, or where you are living up to being able to harmonize, to create this beauty in your own personal lives, or maybe in your workspace? And what could you share from your thing? What is that one practice that you unfailingly say, no, this is what brings in the element of Mahalakshmi. This brings in the lens and the perspective for me to see beauty. And when I'm not there, I bring that practice, I bring that awareness into the fore so that I'm able to ground myself into it. Anything that you may want to like to share?
So for me it is very interesting because I deal with human beings all the time. Human beings who are suffering, because I'm a doctor, so they come and tell their sufferings to me. And invariably when people are in pain and suffering, they are on a different mode or status. They would create more, there is some disharmony within them, and when they come into a place, they might also get irritated. Why the line is not going fast? What is the doctor doing sitting inside? Why so many people is there? No, my appointment was there. I deal with this almost every day. So how do I deal with it, or how do I get my poise back, or how can I bring that beauty and joy and delight in working? It can be quite toll-taking when you are constantly hearing only bad things, right? I'm suffering from this, I have that. So the practice which I have been introduced to in the ashram, and which I practice for myself, is that I always call the mother. Keep on calling her ma, ma, ma. So that is the aspiration. First you call her. The second is that anything which comes in between, like, oh, why is this person like this? The moment that thought comes, reject. Whenever you start being judgmental, or whenever you are trying to be very harsh towards that person, I try to reject that. And then finally it is that, okay, the person has come, I am here and I have to do my work. It is the mother I have called. I am not putting my ego or my desire or my judgments into picture, but just surrender to it and take the work forward. That is how I do it. Sometimes I go beautifully through it. Sometimes, as they say, disharmonies are there. But I have that hope and sincerity that yes, if I see there is a discord, I accept it and I sincerely give my best to remove that disharmony within me and in the space which I am living. So aspiration, rejection, surrender, calling ma, ma, ma is what is the practice which I follow. Beyond that, I don't know anything. Beyond that, I don't think anything else is needed.
Thank you.
So as he has been talking about Auroville, and we have the Matri Mandir in the center, and then we have the different petals, meditation room, the gardens, and what is all this symbolizing? That if we really want to go to the deeper aspect of the divine, the supreme, and live in her abode or in her mandir, then all those gardens which are there, those are the qualities which we should embody ourselves. First, we should have courage, and it starts with sincerity. Sincerity, courage, generosity, perseverance, goodwill, all these things have to be embodied by us. That is the real essence of having this Matri Mandir as a creation. Only if this creation is there to remind us constantly that this is the vision, that if you have all these qualities within you, only then you can enter the chamber of the divine. And that is why the mother symbol is so important. All of us very often wear it as a ornament or a jewelry, or keep it as a blessing for us. But it is constant reminder that these qualities have to be developed so that all the four powers of the mother can become active in us, and thereby we can reach the supreme delight, the Sat Chit Anand, where Sri Aurobindo says, Om Anandamai, Chaitanyamai, Satyamai, Parme. So all opposites are preparing for her harmony. Her single clasp will take away all our pains. We are all groping towards that knowledge, and we are all having that passion that we should reach there. That is what is the purpose of all this 8 days festival which we are having. This is a time when the celebrations have to be done, and in that celebration we have to become aware of what we are having over here, the gratitude, and how we can imbibe these qualities so that a collective harmony which she really wanted, not only in this place Auroville, but throughout the universe, how we can bring this harmony amongst ourselves with the nature. This is what is the purpose, I feel. Yeah.
Thank you for the reminder, and I think